Z104, it's the smash-tastic hit that 9 out of 10 dentists approve of. Peaches and Cream, 112 here on the Z Morning Zoo. And the man who you just heard bring that to you is here with us in the studio this morning, our friend Slim from 112. Thank you for coming in, sir.
Oh, man.
Thank you for...
Blessed.
It's alright, it's alright.
It's been a good day already.
Slim is trying to keep us cool, but what you don't know is there's been some crazy antics going on in the studio this morning.
Crazy.
So, you know why they call us the Z Morning Zoo now, right?
You know what? I think I've officially heard probably dumbest fan from Virginia
I know.
ever.
This girl called up and we were like, hey, she's like, hello, and we're like, hey, do you remember 112? Like, we're playing on the radio right now.
Yes.
She goes, oh, Blink 112? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's right, Blink 112. So,
Yeah, that's the one.
Shagfest, we're talking about the big lineup. Now, I have to warn you that one of the artists is a surprise. Do you know who the surprise is? Don't say if you know who it is, but you know there's one of them supposed to be a surprise?
Did Shane tell you?
Why don't you write on the board?
Yeah.
Because I would hate for you to mention this person's name and, yeah.
Oh.
That's a surprise, but you know about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't want to tell anybody
It's
because
crazy.
we thought we wanted to be a surprise to everybody. So, but anyways, getting back to the lineup. You were looking at the lineup. The lineup's on the board behind you. You said,
Yeah.
"It's gonna be an epic show. It's gonna be one of a kind."
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to be a fan as well. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those shows where you're gonna be kind of sitting in the audience watching other people do their thing.
It's crazy. Or, you know what? I'll probably be in the backstage, but you know what?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I guess you won't be sitting in the audience.
I'm telling you, there are a lot of there's a lot of friends, a lot of people I haven't seen in a while because you know everybody's like all around the world doing their thing. But you know what? This show right here, by far, is probably going to be like one of the best.
What did Shaggy have to do to convince you?
No, I'm telling you. You know
What did he have to do?
Well,
I mean,
actually,
just to get you to come here. I mean, because he bribed everybody with something. I'm like, what did he? Did he want to wash your car for a month, something like that?
Nah. You know, it's easier. It's easier with Shaq. Because actually, well, I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, actually, you know, let's just say he's a part of the team.
I got you.
He's
He's part of the team, so it's easy to talk to.
It's a mutual support type thing.
It's a mutual support thing.
He
So
helps
you
you
know,
out, you help him out.
this is one thing. So it's all love, no doubt.
Now, you know, Shag was telling us earlier, like when we first got you, he's like, Slim's coming. We're like, awesome. And then about 2-3 weeks later, he's like, I think if I beg Slim to do some of the old 112 stuff, I can get him to do it. And then a few weeks later, he came with this huge grin on his face and said, yeah, I think we're going to hear a little bit of that stuff. So is that true?
Well, I'm telling you right now, for all the 112 fans out there, I have a special set list that's about to be very
all right then.
Uh-huh.
So this will be revealed, of course, tomorrow. But I think 112 fans and fans of Slim as a solo artist will be happy.
No
with the
doubt.
Performance tomorrow.
No doubt, it's gonna be fun.
Shagfest tickets are still on sale. You can get them at z104shagfest.com. You can get them here at the studio today if you want to as well. I always like to ask artists, what are you listening to right now? Like, you know, do you have a top 3 songs like that are on the radio or they are on your iPod that you're like, these are the ones I'm digging on right now? Is there a new record, an older record, a current record that you're like, I'm still digging on this song right now?
You know what? Usually I just it's like I play it day by day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I like my whole listening, my list is so eclectic. You know, so I will go from Jay-Z to Rascal Flatts to you know Drake to I'm just all over the place. You know what I mean? I'm all over the place. You know, I'm just a fan of music. So, you know,
well, it's good to hear you say that because we asked artists that question a lot, and a lot of them will say, I don't listen to what's on the radio. Or they'll say, I don't listen to what's going on right now because I want to have something original. Someone said, well, you should be listening.
Well, you have to because, you know, if not, you're stuck in a time warp.
Right,
actually. And, you know, and for artists like myself, you know, sometimes we're in these bubbles where, you know, like if we put ourselves in the bubble, we don't know what's going on out there, you know. And fortunately for myself, I have friends like Shaggy or you know what I mean, like that. They let me know exactly what's going on. And of course, I'm always doing shows and stuff. So you know, you're in the club all the time, so you're hearing exactly what's going on.
Right.
You know, but it's very refreshing to hear like new artists, up and coming artists. You know, and that's why I'm very supportive of this show right here because you know, I let everybody know. You know, sometimes you go to a lot of big radio stations, and they're not really supportive of the local groups.
Of course.
You know, I don't want to put nobody on blast or anything, but it's for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish, you know, when 112 was coming up, that, you know, we had that type of outlook. We had to really do talent shows, and you know what I mean? This is a grind. So to have a big stage like this on the Z104 stage, you know what I'm saying, and to actually, you know, touch everybody out there. So I'm encouraging everybody, if you can fit the whole city.
Yeah.
If anybody out there that doesn't have a ticket out there, I mean, I'm telling you, this is something very, very big because, I mean, I'm telling you, probably this time next year, this is probably going to be
Right.
big corporations are probably going to take over.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're already trying.
Anyway, here we go.
Let me talk about your career real quick, and a question that Shag and I kind of find interesting. It kind of parallels, sort of, you know, we talked about Neil the other day.
Mhm.
We talked about how Neil is really having a hard time breaking through again with his own album, with another single, stuff like that. And here you got a cat who's so talented, such a great songwriter, such a great singer. It just doesn't seem like right now R&B artists are getting that shot to break through. It seems like you cannot be just an R&B artist. You got to be an R&B artist who raps like Drake, or you got to be an R&B artist as part of a bigger group or something like that. And so what it kind of evolved into is now Neo has become the hook guy, which means somebody will put out a record like a Pitbull or a Jeezy will put out a record and Neo will hit that hook.
Oh, yeah.
I hate to say this, but even Chris Brown is heading in that direction.
Oh yeah.
Where he's becoming the hook guy.
Yeah.
Would that be okay with you? Would you be okay with that? Would that be enough for you to be like, hey, I'll be that guy. I'll have a #1 record with you. I'll sing the hook for your record and take that paycheck.
Well, you know what? Sometimes, in order to survive what's going on with the industry, you know, sometimes you have to, you know, adapt, and you know, you have to adapt to what's going on, and you know, actually, that's a very smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Because you know, if not, with everything so very oversaturated, everything's oversaturated with a lot of A-list artists. You know what I mean? So it's kind of it's like really hard. It's like really hard to like just, you know, do you like really have a record out there or whatever. So I think that's the best thing to do.
I agree with you on the term that if people ask you, what does that Young Jeezy song sound like? They will sing the chorus.
Yes.
They say, what is the International Love? How does that song go? They will sing the chorus.
Right.
You know, and so I agree with you. Even like
Oh,
a Flo Rida, Wild Ones, people go, how does that Wild Ones song go? They're not spitting Flo Rida lyrics.
No.
They're singing the chorus.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, you're right about that. You stand out more being the hook guy,
Right.
being the chorus
And
guy.
you know what? And it doesn't stay that way. You know, like at the end of the day, it's bigger for your catalog because who's to say? Okay, well, you know, it's just like what's going on now. How many groups you see out there?
Right. Right. Yeah.
All right, so I had to adapt. I started my own label, and then I put myself out, and I was very blessed to have a couple of hits. So it was just like, you know, sometimes you have to adapt until the situation comes, and then when it's time, you can put it out, and you're
Flexible.
Nick, Trisha, and Slim. It used to be Nick, Trisha, and Shag. Now it's Nick, Trisha, and Slim. Our friend
Yep.
Slim
Yeah, man.
Performing at Shack Fest tomorrow's in the studio with us. Are we ready to hear about the most frivolous lawsuit of the day?
Please.
Oh my God, I love this story.
Okay.
Wow. I'm saving this. I saved this for you today.
Ah, man.
Sunny at 84 today. Right now we're at 69, dude, at 8:58. So the frivolous lawsuit of the day award. Well, I guess I really couldn't call this frivolous. This is a legit lawsuit. And we've made this very clear. We love Arby's here on the
Of course.
too. Nothing
Arby's
wrong
beef
there.
and cheddar.
Oh yeah.
This just happened at an Arby's. Back in about a month ago, Kenneth DeJoy, that's the guy who's suing by the way, went to an Arby's in Monument, Colorado. He was using the urinal in the men's room, and when he flushed, a stream of scalding hot water shot out of the urinal.
What?
Yeah.
That's not a good fit.
When he flushed, a stream of scalding hot water shot out of the urinal, and the water hit him straight in the,
Spoinkity spoink.
well, below there, the,
Oh, the
Oh.
berries.
yeah, yes,
Oh.
Twigs.
right in the nut and honey.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta take them in nuggets.
He told an employee who responded by telling the manager, and I quote,
Yeah.
"We have that bathroom problem again."
Again.
Oh.
Again.
What the?
Wow.
What in the world?
The employee also told the guy that happens when their sink in their kitchen is running.
Wow.
Which may be true, but that didn't really help Kenneth and his burning, scalding, you know.
McNuggets.
Yeah,
Right.
McNuggets, thank you.
Yeah.
So now he's suing Arby's, although the full extent of his injuries wasn't disclosed. He's seeking unspecified damages.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a shot. That's a surprise.
That's
You know what was crazy? Like,
Yeah.
So what did you tell the first person? You know, like,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
for your settlement, we will give you
Lifetime
burgers
beef
for
and
lifetime,
cheddars.
like for
Roast beef.
lifetime for your lifetime.
Right.
You know, you're like, this is wild.
Let me ask you this, Slim, since you're a very good songwriter, if you had to title a song about that man's struggles, what would the song be called? What do you think a good title for a song would be?
For this lawsuit
Yeah,
here?
yeah. You think of there's something like, I have a perfect title for this song.
I would probably say, what's that commercial?
With the for Arby's?
Yeah.
Well, they do. What do they do? Good mood food.
Yeah,
It's good
Good
mood
Mood
food. That's one of their commercials.
Well,
You got to think of a song
like I have to say something like
burning up.
yeah, like yeah,
I'm burning up. That would be a good title.
yeah, something like that.
Or
Or
the-
maybe like I have to think about that one.
Think
Like,
about
but
it.
it have to go in like in the lines of like scalding or
Yeah, that's
or
true.
or,
That's true.
and something I don't know. I would have to do
Good
it.
title might be
Surprise, your cheddar's on fire.
instead of flesh and bone, how about flush and burn?
But yeah,
There you go.
Flesh and burn. That might be a good title for that song.
No, he owed me nothing.
Ooh! I will put you on with Slim right now. All right?
Okay.
What's your name?
Vanetta.
Vanetta, you're on with Slim. Go ahead.
Hello?
hey, how you doing, Vanetta?
I'm doing fine. Can you just sing anything?
What do you want me to sing?
I do not care. Just anything.
All right, how about this? Cupid doesn't lie, but you won't know unless you give it a try. Oh, baby, true love won't lie, but you won't know unless you come to the Shack Fest show.
Wow!
Like 3 times on my MP3.
You know, that was a one-man performance just for you. You must feel pretty special.
I do.
You see the real
I'm
thing.
looking forward to seeing him tomorrow.
I was going to say, you'll see the real thing tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, thanks for the call, Vanetta. We love you.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Fest. Tomorrow's the big day, and our friend Slim from 112 is here in the studio with us this morning. They're doing a little pre-show conversating and all that stuff. Thank you for coming into town. Thank you for staying and getting up early with us. You know, you could have just sat back in a hotel room all weekend, but no, you got up early and came here.
Oh man, you know what? But this is the best way to start it off with the morning show. You know, I have a lot of memories here. See,
Oh, yeah.
You know, the last time I was here, you know, Shaggy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the breakfast? Shaggy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But you know what? I love Virginia Beach. I love the atmosphere. You know, I'm probably gonna go out and kick it. You know what I mean? At the beach.
Well,
You know
that's
what I'm
you
saying?
too, man.
Yeah.
Who's on your short list of, gotta work with these people. Gotta work with these people. I would love to work with these people.
Rappers.
For you. Anybody.
You know what? You know, I'll probably, if like, work with a lot of people. But you know what?
Yeah.
You know who I would love to work with? Probably B.O.B.
Yeah.
I like Bruno Mars.
Yeah. Good songwriter. I can see you and Bruno doing something because you're very similar. You both have a very eclectic taste.
Yeah.
And you're both really good. You know, the singer-songwriter thing kind of applies to both of you guys.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then, let's see, oh man.
Definitely see that.
I can see like if Justin Timberlake came back, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Ooh. Well, interesting. You should bring that up. I wonder why you mentioned him. No, I'm just kidding. You know, he's going to be working soon on that album. And rumor is that him and Tim are working on it right now.
oh yeah,
As we speak.
Tim.
Yeah. Tim's in the neighborhood right now.
Shaggy.
Yeah, exactly. Make that connect happen. Listen, Slim, for you to give us your whole morning, we appreciate it, and we'll be ready to see you tomorrow night. We've already kind of given hints as to what you're going to see during the set, but I will say that if you're a 112 fan, or if you are a fan of Slim as a solo artist, you will not be disappointed.
Oh yeah.
And what can I say, man? We can't wait for tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. I appreciate it.
Hey man, thanks for having me. I want to thank
Anytime.
I want to thank all the fans out there for supporting. I've been out since '96.
Wow.
And to say, you know, I started at 15, 16 years old. So
Wow.
to still be in the game and still be relevant, you know what I mean? To have you all still talk to me, like, I feel amazingly blessed, you know what I mean? So I
Well,
really
that voice hasn't gone anywhere. The voice is still on.
thank you,
For
thank
sure.
you. Please come out to the Shack Fest.
Tomorrow.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm on my next, baby. I know you love it. Yes.